Hello, my name is Nikki Knight, and I have the absolute pleasure of interviewing the BCAM's Model of the Month January edition. Now I'm going to pass it over to the winner, Molly. Please introduce yourself and tell us why we're here today.
Hi, I am Molly Simons, and we're here today because I won the BCAM's Model of the Month award for January 2023.
That's congratulations. How do you feel?
Oh my gosh, amazing. I've always wanted to win an award in the industry, and this is my first. So it was just the absolute icing on the cake to also having my best month ever on CAM in January as well.
That's excellent. Well, this is a beautiful way to start 2023, that's for sure. And I just want to start off. So I know that you've been in the industry for quite a few years. It was even your CAMiversary, 8-9 years now?
Yep, 8 years.
Wow.
In January. Yep.
So being around for 8 years, like that is an achievement in and of itself. And now I have to ask you, like, what excites you as a CAM model?
The thing that still excites me the most to this day is just being able to express myself and my creativity in my content and in my live shows. Just being able to choose what I want to do and how I want to portray myself and having the freedom to do so is an absolute blessing.
That's so awesome. To continue to be excited about something that you've been doing for 8 years is such a blessing. So clearly you've made a good choice in your life, and obviously your fans must see that this still excites you because you bring something new to the table every single day. And I just think that's fantastic. Now, Molly, what do you enjoy the most about interacting with your fans online?
The thing I enjoy most would definitely just being able to have normal conversations about their day-to-day life, what they do for work, their hobbies, their interests, as well as sharing what I enjoy doing in my time off. Just getting to know them on a more personal level allows us to have a deeper connection. And I would say some of my fans know me better than a lot of my friends in real life as well.
That interaction must be amazing. Very intimate is what you're saying.
Definitely.
That's cool. What's something that you've wanted to try in your career, but you just haven't had the chance to yet?
Well, something that I've kind of experimented with in the last few months that I would like to branch out on more is my dominatrix side. So I've kind of dabbled in it in the past few months, and I really enjoyed myself. So down the road, I would like to create a whole alter ego, another alias where I can really work on that side of myself and appeal to the more submissive members.
Huh. So even after 8 years, you're still exploring new areas of your personality and your sexuality. I think that might be why you still are excited about doing this job.
Definitely.
I think that's really cool. The constant growth and just allowing yourself to grow with your fans, and then also exploring new parts of your personality. I think that's really special. I know that, I'm absolutely going to be here for that. I want to see too. Yes. On that note, though, let's get to know a little bit more about you. Tell me, what is your guilty pleasure?
Honestly, my guilty pleasure is getting takeout.
Anything in particular?
I like sushi, curry are my two favorites. Whether I have a good day on cam or a bad day, I'll use takeout as a way to either congratulate myself or cheer myself up. Can never go wrong with takeout.
Okay. I personally love pad thai, so I absolutely get it. I get that. Sometimes you just need those little nudes. Send hot nudes, just a different kind, right?
Yes.
So Molly, tell me some things, like what empowers you?
Something that empowers me both online and in real life is just being able to brighten people's day and put a smile on someone's face, whether it be having a conversation with a stranger, complimenting someone, just little things that you can do to spread love and kindness, really just makes me the happiest that I can be. That's what I think that we're all here for in the long run.
I think that's wonderful. Tell me something, so what are you passionate about?
Well, I'm passionate about a lot of things, but something in particular that I am extremely passionate about is holistic wellness. I believe in the healing powers of nature, and I like to apply that to my everyday life to be the best person that I can be.
That's really cool. So I champion anyone who has health in the forefront of their mind. I know we see a lot of your Twitter posts. I mean, you've said openly on your Twitter that even working out and your thighs are your favorite thing, like your thigh gains. So having health be at the center of your personality and things that make you passionate, I'm sure you pass along a lot of those healthy habits and that healthy energy to a lot of your viewers who might not have health conscious people around them. So you're actually doing a really wonderful service for people. You can influence them in a healthy way, whether it be through your working out or your holistic health that you were just saying. I think that's a beautiful thing. Please keep being that wonderful influence for people, because that's much needed in the entire world, especially on the internet, right? Now, how would you describe yourself in 3 words, if you could?
I would describe myself as energetic, outgoing, and definitely optimistic.
I would agree. After these questions, 100% would agree. Those are excellent. So Molly, tell us something you like to do on your day off.
Well, on my days off, I usually like to focus on self-care. So I'll wake up in the morning, go to the park with my dogs, work out, go to the sauna, come back and make a delicious meal. And then I'll always get my favorite dessert from the best bakery in town. And usually I'm in bed by 10 p.m.
That sounds like an awesome day.
Yeah.
How many dogs do you have?
I have 2.
What are their names?
Chester and Fritz.
Oh my God, so cute. I love dogs. That's
amazing.
Me too. Now, Molly, since you're such, I'm going to call you a camming veteran, even after your 8 years of service. Thank you. What would you tell someone who is trying camming for the first time, or maybe some of the newer models out there that are watching this?
I would definitely tell them that the most important thing in the industry, especially if you want to make a long-term career out of it, would be consistency. I know it can be a little battle sometimes with the slow days, but if you really want to make this a long-term thing, you got to push through the slow days and know that there's always better days ahead. The most important thing is setting a schedule and being there at a time where your guys can expect you every day at that time.
I think the words that you described yourself as, your optimism, is absolutely key to longevity as well. Mm-hmm. Being optimistic, knowing that even if you have a bad day, a good day might be coming tomorrow. Mm-hmm. So that's beautiful. That's wonderful. I couldn't agree more with that advice. I hope everyone was listening to that. Yes. Now I was stalking you on Twitter. I'm going to re-say that. Now I actually want to ask you about something that I saw on your social media, and it is an MFC Share album, and the picture is Tears Number 3, How to Make a Cam Girl Cry. What is that? I need some answers. Tell me what that is. What's that album about? How to Make a Cam Girl Cry?
So that is actually an item on MFC Share. So it's a set price for each item. That one is 10,000 tokens. So that's a big tip if somebody tips for that. I actually got tipped that 3 times in January. So it had been a while since I had gotten a 5-digit tip. So getting that once, the first time I was beyond excited. But then by the end of the month, when I got it 3 times, I was just completely beside myself, in disbelief, extremely grateful.
So these are happy tears.
100%.
Okay.
So when that got tipped when I was on cam, I definitely cried all 3 times.
I think that's such a fun way to name something. I think that's cool. So, all right, I've gotten my answers. How to make a cam girl cry. A huge mother flippin' tip. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Now, as the winner, again, congratulations again, of the BCAM's January edition Model of the Month. Tell me, how do you feel about this contest? I saw you working hard. You were retweeting every single person who voted for you. You got a ton of votes. I had to scroll back and back and back on your timeline to even find your other content. Like, you really, really, really hustled for this. How do you feel about this contest with like the transparency and everything about it? What's your experience been?
This has been hands down the best and most fair contest that I've ever heard of in the industry, to be completely honest. from the way that you were able to know how the votes were counted, from seeing the current number of votes down to, the very last second, and also the fact that members were only able to vote once a day. I think that's a completely fair way to do it. In the contests that I've ran in the past, they have never shared any of that information with us. So I was just excited whether to win or not that the contest was done fairly. And so I really want to thank B-Camps for doing it that way.
Well, that's awesome. Well, I just want to say congratulations again. It is much deserved. Clearly, you have the attitude, you've got the grit, the determination, you have the energy, you have the optimism, you have the years of experience, you're cute as a frickin' button, you've got the passion, and you've got the drive. And like, as you said, the consistency. So I just wish you all the luck in the absolute world. And here's to another 8 years. And yeah, if there's anything you'd like to say to your fans, go right ahead.
Oh my gosh. I am just wanting to thank my fans so much for their eternal support throughout the years and coming through for me and voting for me for this contest. It means so much to me. I can't thank them enough, and I will definitely be spoiling them with a little something special within the next week.
Ooh. Now, for people who are maybe possibly just meeting you through this interview, where can they find you? What are your main platforms? Give yourself a shout out.
So my main platforms are Twitter. My name on there is Molly Simons MFC. I live stream on my free cams. My name on there is Molly Simons. And then I'm also on OnlyFans, where you can find me at Molly Simons MFC.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for meeting with me today, and I cannot wait for everyone to see this interview. Again, you are just a little drop of sunshine.
Thank you so much, Nikki.